As the Tennessee General Assembly is now in session, we're continuing to follow Governor Bill Lee's renewed push for school vouchers.
It comes after a previous measure failed last year. The bill would provide taxpayer money to families that could be put towards a private school scholarship. The bill this year comes with some changes.
That includes making sure public schools are not financially penalized for disenrollment. It also includes disaster relief funding for counties affected by Helene.
7 Northeast Tennessee county mayors have announced their support for the bill, but school systems in the region are not in agreement. News Channel 11's Jayana Scurry sat in on a Kingsport City School Board meeting to hear what they had to say about the proposal. Jayana?
Yes, Sarah, Casey, tonight the Kingsport City School Board unanimously passed a resolution opposing voucher legislation. They shared many reasons why this bill could still cause harm to public education. A unanimous vote. Kingsport City Schools Board of Education President Melissa Woods says the Education Freedom Scholarship Act does not provide a level playing field for public schools versus private schools.
Private schools have the option to pick and choose who they want to be in their schools. And so that's just not an option that we have. And so we don't pick our own team, so to speak. Vouchers in the spotlight again in Northeast Tennessee. All 7 Northeast Tennessee county mayors voicing support of Governor Lee's plan. This is something that Woods is disappointed to see. We just feel like educators and those in education administration really are the experts in this, and we would have liked to have had an opportunity to speak to them and have a conversation, not one that would end in one day, but an ongoing conversation about the pros and cons of this legislation. We didn't have that opportunity. The letter from the mayors says that Hurricane Helene funding is tied to the voucher plan. This is something that education leaders are surprised to see.
I am 100% against this type of situation where my students, our special ed community, are probably going to be stiff-armed from these vouchers. There's going to be very few opportunities for them in the private sector.
And it just appears, and if this is incorrect, I hope it will be corrected soon, but it appears that those two things are attached and they shouldn't be.
Wood says another reason they oppose vouchers is because private schools do not have to abide by the same state mandated standards, including testing like TCAPs.
Well, in a private school, they don't have to take those same tests. Now, in the legislation, it says that they will be allowed to take a national norm test or a TCAP test. We don't have those options.
Kingsport City Schools isn't alone in its opposition to vouchers. The Washington County School Board also passed a resolution opposing Governor Lee's plan.
Thank you, Jayana. Happening tomorrow, the Sullivan County Board of Education is meeting in a called session. On their agenda is a resolution against the voucher proposal. That meeting taking place at 5:15 p.m. in the boardroom of the Health and Education Building located at 154 Blunteville Bypass.